Alright, this is a weekly love reading for Leo. This is the week of love reading. I don't know where I found this, but it's fantastic. It gets to the point. Okay, so first card is going to be the love theme of the week. We have the star. The star is optimistic about love. Let's see. Healing from past wounds, happiness, acceptance, a developing relationship, love, trust, self-expression, and happy relationship and romance. So there's a lot going on here. So yeah, it's fun stuff. And then we have the love challenge. The love challenge is going to be the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a breakup, separation, resolution, sadness, grief, pain, loneliness, infidelity, misery, end of a relationship, moving on, hope, a brighter future, and staying friends. So there's there's quite a lot going on here in this relationship. So you probably had a divorce or you had a breakup just recently. So there's probably somebody coming in. So there's that as well. So your lesson from this relationship that you just currently got out of is going to be the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is shallow and selfish lover relationship for the wrong reasons. So you might have to recalibrate why you're in a relationship. Maybe you just don't want to be alone. Maybe you want certain things done. Maybe you kind of want like a mother figure to be a live-in maid like some other people. But the fact of the matter is that if you have a partner, your partner is a partner, not a maid. If they want to clean your house, then that's up to them. You don't want stereotypical things because it's not sexy to be somebody's maid and lover at the same time. Doesn't matter how much Arnold Schwarzenegger does it. It is not cool. Alright? Anyway, so we have number 4. Number 4 is their lesson in this relationship is the Six of Wands in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse is feeling unloved, feeling neglected, being overlooked. So you're kind of in a relationship and kind of putting your relationship on autopilot while you did all these other things. Or you were thinking about somebody else. Maybe you had another relationship on the side. But you kind of had a relationship at home and then you had a relationship elsewhere. Or you worked a lot, so you just had basically somebody who was just there for either romantic fulfillment or just to say that you had one. So then you didn't get sidetracked by other people. So, it's not a good look either way. So, this person's kind of like you're, kind of not the best. Anyway, we have the growth zone for this. We have the Chariot. So your career probably is doing very well. Your relationship, not really. So taking action on love, taking control of love life, choice of lover, self-control, being pulled in two directions, winning over a rival in a love triangle, being faithful despite temptation. So there's a point where you kind of have to look at everything and try to figure out where you went wrong. It could have been like you were dating a total of 2 people and you had one that was live-in or lived with you and then one that was on the side. You cannot have that if you're serious about being in a relationship with somebody because your attention will always be split or it will always be mandated by how other people treat you. Especially if you have 2 partners. One person could be very sweet, loving, caring, could be a nymphomaniac, and then you're paying more attention to them. You're looking at their messages, you're looking at their pictures, stuff they send you, is more valuable than the relationship that you have with the other person, which kind of becomes like a nagging mess. So, you can't have that either. Anyway, we have sex and romance. So we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is romantic attraction, two-face, overindulgence, overdependent, codependent, flirtation, being in love with love, unrealistic expectations of love, sensitivity, romantic, perfect partner, a knight in shining armor, or falseness in the pretenses of love. So you could kind of be in love with the situation, like somebody's just gonna love me and then that's gonna be the end of it. No, you actually have to work at it every single day because somebody's gonna lose interest. If you were in a love relationship with me and you had a side chick or you had somebody else, I would lose interest in you very quickly. Because I'm the best, period. I'm one of the best people that you can ever meet because I take time out of my busy schedule to think about you as a person. If you're not giving me the recognition that I deserve, I move on. I leave your shit at the door and I move on. Okay? And I think a lot of people would. So just be aware of that. If you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship. If you're out of a relationship and you're focusing on your career, focus on your career. It really doesn't matter. But you need to make sure that whatever you take on, you're taking it on 100%. You can't be tired, sleepy, going into your own thing. Or rethinking the situation because you yourself don't like being a caged animal. Usually relationships kind of get into that situation, not all the time. But in certain situations where your partner is insecure about other things going on, you might actually have to take attention off yourself. And I know some Leos are very prideful or egotistic, but you do have to take time out of your busy schedule to be a friend, a partner, and a lover. You have to pick which one you are. And knowing Leos, they can wear many hats. You can't always be 100%, a boyfriend, girlfriend. You also have to be a friend. Okay? Anyway, let's see. We have channel messages. So there's a new love interest. There's going to be a traffic accident too. Ignoring your creative talents and learning to love yourself moving forward. So there's a lot of stuff going on with this where you're going to have to kind of take time for yourself before you find another person. So, do the self-care work, make sure that you are alright, you're emotionally ready for a relationship, and you're willing to make the sacrifices for another person. It's not going to be 100% about you all the time. It's going to be 50% you, 50% this other person. And if you're not giving your 50% to this other person, they're not going to give 50% to you. Point blank, period. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. I know I'm an awesome reader, but, there's a lot to think about here of how you react to a situation, and if somebody treated you the way that you treated them, would they stay with you? I don't think so. Would you stay with them? I don't think so. So just understand that if you love yourself a lot, you need to love yourself and another person the same. Alright? Two bookends, Anyway, I will see you in the next reading, alright? Later.